They serve as the public voice of ADECO by creating campaigns that lead to positive brand awareness. They drive sales by establishing the image and the brand in the memory of the people. And who do you think does it the best? Any guesses? Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is none less than our very own Kaveri Uttappa, the powerhouse of limitless energy. The powerhouse of limitless energy and velocity. She walks faster than she talks and talks faster than she walks. She's called the cheetah of Adeko, the vibrant and vivacious Kaveri Uttappa. Let us hear from her. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. Can you all hear me? All right. It is, of course, a nostalgic moment for us. Two months ago, Vidya gave us a very clear mandate with a very straight face. He said, I want to have one kickoff. And we said, wow, is that even possible? But standing here today, looking at 950 plus colleagues, we are truly hashtag one team. So please, you've been a wonderful audience. Give yourself a big hand of applause. Thank you. I'll just need the clicker if you don't mind. So we look back at 2022 with a lot of pride. But these are just statistics. I'm not going to read each of these. What are we very proud of? We're proud of the fact that we managed to almost 1,000 plus leads. We managed to reach out to all of you to ensure that all your job posts are on social media. And now with the new website, it's on our websites too. CEO for 1 month is a very marquee program. Akshat, where's Akshat? He's one of our finalists and our poster boy. He was one of our finalists for the previous year and then he's on board doing fantastic work. And just for your information, we will open up the program this year on the 24th of January. So if you have cousins, relatives, friends who are interested, you should definitely tell them about the program. External branding. As a brand against our competitors, we have one of the strongest share of voice. Our leaders were out there in the media, webinars, public publications. So very proud of that. Internal communications. Let me take a poll. How many of you read mails from in.marcom? Swati always complains. How many of you send it to junk box and then later complain you haven't seen important information? That's a big number too. Apart from these numbers, what are we really proud of? There are 3 things we're really proud of. 1, if we do good work, marketing can be a strategic partner for business growth, and that's something we've established. 2, the beauty of marketing is that we always make everything look better, sound better, and connect the dots. But most important, Audra mentioned he has the least number of members, the smallest team. That's not true. It's actually marketing and communications. But I was just about to jump up and tell him that, but then I realized that's not true. We actually have the largest team because every single one of you is a brand ambassador for ADECO. So when you go out there, thank you, in front of a customer presenting ADECO, you're marketing ADECO. When a recruiter picks up a phone call, talking to a job seeker, it's not a recruiter talking to a job seeker. You're representing the brand. Always remember that people might not remember what you wrote in a mail, what you said in a call, but they will always remember what you made them feel. So please, every time you're in front of an external stakeholder, wear that brand pride on your sleeve. It's extremely important. Our ambition, let me quickly take you through our ambition. It's fairly simple. So we have different target audiences. The first one is who are the audiences we touch? It is our candidates, our associates, our clients, and our employees. Who are our people? There's never a dull day in marketing. Let me give you an example. We have wonderful colleagues from sales who will call Swati and say, I'm in a client place, I'm sitting outside the client's cabin. Can you send me a presentation? There are some others who say, I have a walk-in interview tomorrow. Can you put a social media post at 6 o'clock? So trust me, there's always interesting things happening, but my request to you is, please ensure that you manage to leverage us. We are here to help you, we're committed to help you. Our brand, like I said, every one of you is a brand ambassador. So please, let's be cautious how we represent our brand. When you're out there, people don't remember, and I'll show you some examples of what happens when some of us don't do our jobs well. The outside-in perspective, particularly for our client-facing colleagues, it's extremely important to know what is happening in the market. Otherwise, we're all frog in the well. We think we are great. No, we're not, probably not. So we also help our colleagues get market information, understand what is the dynamics out there. The last piece, of course, is a thought leadership. Like most of you have those 4 target audiences I mentioned. In marketing, we also have another unique target audience, which is a spate of external media people, who look at Adecco as a strong shade of voice and a thought leader in the market. It is our job to work with them, whether it's associations or media personnel, to ensure that Adecco is represented in the right way and we have a proud share of voice. There are too many people to thank, and I will not do that, but let me take a minute to say, to all the people who thanked us, we thank you, and we love you, and we love working with you. And to all the other people who didn't thank us, we still love you, and we thank you for your ideas, for keeping us on our toes, and always making Workday fun, interesting, innovative, and full of ideas. What's a strategy? Marketing is about values. Do we all agree? Great. I see a lot of hands not up. To the ones who don't agree, I'd like to talk to you all later. But let me give you an example. A billion-dollar company that sells high sugar, not very healthy, flavored soda, spends billions of dollars on marketing, and still convinces you that when you open a bottle, you are opening happiness. Any guesses what the brand is? Absolutely, Coca-Cola. Put yourself on the other side. Look at, you've gone through all the wonderful work that we do in the first half. Imagine we are actually making the future work for everyone. Why will we take a step back? Why, like we always mention, you need to be offensive in the market. And if there's anything from a brand standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, or a communication standpoint, we are here to help you. I talked about the importance of creating authentic relationships, just like how we respect each other, just like how it's important for us to treat each other well. It's extremely important for us to also talk to our target audiences, like I mentioned, equally well with respect. And I'll just in the next slide show you some of the repercussions of what happens when some of us are not doing a job right. I don't know if you guys can see this at the back. These are some of the inputs that we get on social media, right? And the sad part is, probably the person who didn't do his job has left the organization, but this remains in the virtual world for a long time. And job seekers, candidates look at this, and trust me, there are sadder ones. I remember there was an associate who was so irate, who came back and took the top 10 posts of all the social media channels and said one line, Adecco ki harami logo ne meri salary loot li. And to me, that's really sad. And he got his attention only when he did that. So I urge all of you, when I say you're a brand ambassador, let's be conscious enough to ensure that we represent the brand right and we do the right things. On the right-hand side, you'll see some wonderful, there are always a good amount of associates are so happy and come back and give us good feedback as well. And I think in the last 1 year, there has been so much effort from the SSC team in particular, from the sales colleagues, from the account management colleagues, that I think we're in a much better place today. But then we still have a lot of work to do. And I think from a brand standpoint, let's go all out and ensure that we are by far the best brand in the market. Our priorities, we just want to ensure that there is the right information for the right target. that a candidate or a client has to know the right stuff at the right time about Edeco. And we're more than happy to work with all of you to ensure that the brand image that we project in the market is the right one, is something we stand by, and something we're very, very proud of. How do we execute? My biggest stakeholders are my sales, account manager, and other client-facing colleagues. And I want to thank them that, they're always brimming with ideas and very, very innovative thoughts. And that's what keeps us going, and that's what pushes us or urges us to be better every day. And we will continue, and we're committed to work with all of you to make this better. And of course, how do we grow? We grow by adding new clients through our marketing efforts, through the campaigns we run, through our websites, and we also grow by together encouraging and inviting more candidates. So thank you for your attention. You've been a wonderful audience, and I'll see you all later.